On a Sunday afternoon in Hartford, UConn women's basketball stepped onto the floor knowing this matchup carried weight. It was their first meeting with Ohio State since the Buckeyes stunned them back in the 2023 Sweet 16. Tension was high, the pace was frantic, and both teams came out pressing, flying, and fighting for every early possession. But the story of the day quickly became one person, Sarah Strong. The sophomore All-American opened the game with a statement, rebounding, scoring, defending, and pushing the pace like a guard trapped in a forward's body. And then she delivered the signature moment of the afternoon. After grabbing a defensive board, Strong took one dribble and launched a full-court pass that dropped perfectly into Sarah Williams' hands for an uncontested layup. It was a play only she could make, the kind of play that instantly reminds you why she's one of the most gifted players in the country. From that point on, Strong didn't just take over the game, she controlled every part of it. She finished with 29 points, tying her career high, along with 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. A stat line so dominant it barely looks real, but it was exactly the performance UConn needed. Ohio State opened with a 7-0 run, but everything changed when freshman Blanca Quiñones checked in. The Ecuador native immediately settled UConn's offense, slowed the tempo, and made smart reads that helped the Huskies regain control. Her and-one layup late in the first quarter gave UConn its first meaningful cushion, and from that moment, the Huskies never looked back. Defensively, UConn was relentless. Coach Gino rotated KK Arnold, Ezzie Fudd, and Kaylee Heckel on Ohio State star Jeloni Cambridge, disrupting everything she tried to create. Strong cleaned up nearly every defensive board, jumped passing lanes, and set the tone physically inside. By halftime, Ohio State had doubled its turnovers, and Strong alone had outscored the Buckeyes in the second quarter. UConn closed the half on an 11-0 run and took a 20-point lead into the break. The offense clicked, too. Ezzie Fudd, after missing her first 6 shots, found her rhythm late in the second quarter, drilling 3 huge threes that helped blow the game open. Sarah Williams added 12, Quiñones finished with 18, and Shade chipped in 10 as UConn's depth shined yet again. But this game belonged to Sarah Strong. Her energy never dipped. Her focus never wavered. She floated past defenders, set up teammates in stride, and sprinted the floor like it was the final minute of a tied game, even with UConn up big. She ended the third quarter with 29 points and didn't need to score again. UConn rolls past Ohio State, 100-68, and sends a message early in the season. And if you enjoy coverage like this, your support truly keeps Peak Play running. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that button, it motivates us more than you know.